coming up next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with another edition of Royals Baseball on the show. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. Starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Leading off with the Mets, the right fielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away. He kicks things off with 2 bases.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still...
In the dirt here, throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2. Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down. David Wright will stand in with a chance to put his guys on top while many fans are still settling into their seats this afternoon. And a ball, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He probably doubted he'd be in trouble this early, but he's already got a runner in scoring position, and now he falls behind the number 3 guy.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
That ball's out.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Yoenis Cespedes is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. Lorenzo Cain will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
This is foul right side. Now here it comes.
Yeah.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times probably.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Royals have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned. And the batter ruled safe.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Cain runs. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Alex Gordon will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ballgame.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
Fouled back. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Two strikes now from Harvey. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good job right here of answering that run at the top of the first with a run of their own, and now we're back to level.
Eric Hosmer try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
No, that missed.
And that misses 1-1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Lucas Duda leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 21.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1-1 on the way. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Go back to New York,
A 2-1 offering. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right here. Very tough to do anything with that.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The next pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2, here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the full count offering. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
Calm yourself already.
Batting 7.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Nope, ball.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Dyson under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1.
Third baseman.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is under this one. And he's got it for the first out. Hendrys Morales will take his first cut to the ball game here.
Hendry Morales.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. But he shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Salvador Perez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage. This is a guy that uses the entire field. You'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Here it comes now to Infante. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. He's set, now the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s.
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over.
The Mets, left fielder,
Juan Lagares is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Alcides Escobar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The center fielder, number 1.
Jared Dyson will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter,
Alejandro De Aza stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the first offering. David Wright is in for the second. Looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Lucas Duda will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And that's in there for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break.
leading off for the Royals,
Alex Gordon will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. Eric Hosmer will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. KC down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Neil Walker will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Oh, outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Walker will take the turn and head for the plate. And the runner will score from first. Juan Lagares will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. As Asdrubal Cabrera will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this will be fouled away. Pause. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The next 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And he is in there. Curtis Granderson will step forward now with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Brian Flynn is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Alejandro De Aza will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Alejandro De Aza.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by De Aza as he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. David Wright will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Chris Medley is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. And this will be fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lined into left field for a base hit.
Now batting.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. Foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead this one 5-1. Kendrys Morales will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Right. He's going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Omar Infante will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First pitch to him. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
In the air to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. Over now, they'll apply the tag between 2nd and 3rd. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over.
Leading off for the Mets.
Here's the first offering.
First baseman number 21.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Neil Walker will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Neil Walker.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Travis d'Arnaud will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Travis
in there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
The pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Up next for the Mets.
Juan Lagares will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Alcides Escobar will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Alcides Escobar.
Now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Granderson is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Lorenzo Cain will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Grounded foul off to the right. Now the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Cespedes will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Jared Dyson will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's the first pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. As Drupal Cabrera will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Curtis Granderson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. A swing, and the bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The designated hitter,
Alejandro De Aza will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down. David Wright will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Alex Gordon will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Alex Gordon.
And a bouncing ball, foul. And the pitch. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Eric Hosmer stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about.
1-1.
They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
1-1 pitch on the way. A line drive over the head of Cabrera and on into left center for a base hit. Mike Moustakas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Moustakas waits on the 1-1.
2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Two-two pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Hendrys Morales stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
and he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Luke Hochevar is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Yoenis Cespedes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Dyson is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. Lucas Duda will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Up next for the Mets,
Neil Walker will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
now back.
Travis d'Arnaud will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Kelvin Herrera will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Travis d'Arnaud comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Dyson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Juan Lagares stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot use him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a ground ball, and it's going to get on through the hole into left field. A base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Asdrubal Cabrera will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Salvador Perez will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Omar Infante will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Christian Colon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Christian Colon.
And there he goes towards second. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
1-0 on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail 6-1. Wade Davis come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Curtis Granderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Alejandro De Aza will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Lined into left center. And a leap is short, but it's over his glove, and it could be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. David Wright will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Lorenzo Cain will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. Antonio Bastardo will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a sacrifice attempt here. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. Alex Gordon will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. From the stretch. This ball will be chopped foul. He waits, now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Eric Hosmer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Eric Hosmer.
First offering on the way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
To 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And he will score as well. And they're in striking distance now. It's down to a 3-run game. And Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
That's going to make things a lot more interesting now. 2 runs are in to score here on the triple, and that cuts it down to 3. It was starting to look like a foregone conclusion. Suddenly, anything but.
Addison Reed will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Mike Moustakas step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A man at third with 1 away. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Hey, now, let's go.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Robles will come on here hoping to get the final 2 outs and pick up the save. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second, and this is fouled straight back. He's set, now the pitch. He's running again. Pitch outside, the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Here's the 1-1. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball. 1 and 2 the count now. Now the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jerry Familia is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Salvador Perez come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
The final line score
he
for
wound
this
up turning
afternoon's
things
ball
over to
game
his
for the
bullpen in the ninth,
New
but
York
still,
Mets.
8
runs
strong innings
on
for him.
13
He was
hits.
hitting his spots all
No
game long.
errors. He left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey.